welcome back to Let's Play Shadow Hearts. Last time we arrived in Shanghai after having some pretty cool flashbacks. This time, since we've already looted pretty much all the treasure, and got to listen to this awesome music last time, we might as well advance the plot today. Make sure that, well, don't make sure, but we got new gear, so we might as well equip it. I also gave him one of the studded caps. I got more of the pure items than I said I was going to, the pure seeds, because I forgot that I was going to use a bunch of them in the fight that we're going to do in due time with Foxface. Next time I can run into random battles. Anyway, that being said... Oh! Ah, someone's been waiting for the Lieutenant Colonel. Geez, before I started recording this, I was just, for whatever reason, it just popped in my head. I want to rewatch the second Ghost in the Shell film. Now, talking about Lieutenant Colonels, I want to rewatch all of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. But that's almost a daily occurrence, so... Yeah. Special charter, huh? Oh, right. You guys were here to kidnap Alice. Postpone. Why? Sergeant Kato just sits there. Nope. I'm not saying anything. I don't know what's going on. It's above my pay grade. It's what I do every time some shit hits the fan at work. It's like, something's going on. Above my pay grade. Is that acceptable? What investigation? Deep inside where? Oh, they're gone. Yeah, what's going on here? So they're getting the impression, I'm getting the impression that, you know, this is something not meant for the lower ranks. She's only just met Kato. Remember, they were introduced right before they became, you know, quote-unquote smugglers. Surprising that she trusts him so well already. Okay. Oh, so it seems someone higher up in the military seems to be investigating Kawashima. I wonder why. Oh, so maybe her father isn't in the military as I was, you know, presuming before. Maybe the father is a politician. Or just part of the military and would have political enemies there too. Pit of schemes, huh? It's colorful. Like that. We know about that. Needs a few more things. What exactly does he need? Or what do you guys think he needs? We know better. He needs Alice. And that's it. Okay, so they know about that. Four gods that block the ceremony by protecting the earthly veins. Okay. Dehuai has collected the black tortoise, remember, the blue dragon, and the red phoenix. So we saw two of these. Not sure, was it the red phoenix we didn't see anything of? Because the black tortoise would have been Zhaoyang, and the blue dragon was in Fengtian, or no, Dalian? Yeah, there wasn't any issue in Fengtian. We just had to get out of there. At least I don't think they mentioned any of it. The only one left is the white tiger. Oh god, now I'm gonna have to think of Power Rangers.
White Tiger Zord! Tiger mode! Battle ready now!
Where is that white tiger? sealed inside the temple ruins on the edge of Wuhan. I will apologize again for my failed pronunciations at probably 100% of the Chinese words that are going to exist in this game. At least I, took introductory Japanese so I can kind of, pronounce things properly. But at least when it comes to some of the Japanese words. But the Chinese ones, I got no clue. Sent forces there twice. Oh. That's not a good sign for you guys. Okay. We'll keep sending them in. That'll increase my chances of survival. Oh. Terribly powerful, weak one hit. I mean, not terribly weak enemies. Powerful. Yes. Very powerful. A troublesome spot. Like a spot of tea. A lot of cutscenes. I always forget when we get to Shanghai how many cutscenes there are. There's a lot of them. They're interesting. They always advance the plot. But if you're kind of antsy and you want to kind of get moving on doing stuff, nope. You don't get to do that. Fight fire with fire. Oh, I'm starting to get an inkling here. Alright, over here we get another lottery ticket. You'll remember we got one shortly outside last time. Drunken Lee. Quality bar. Don't go bothering anybody. Hoodlum Khan. Show's about to start. Is it now? Anybody else in here? Nobody else in here. What's up? The proprietor. Yeah? Bartender 1010. Boss isn't in. Mr. Zhuzhen. Oh. What young lady? Notice how on the top right it says entertaining show. Just have a seat. Should be along any minute. He's not the owner. Changed hand ages ago. Well, you must be getting old there, Zhuzhen. Well, we got an entertaining show.
You've grown into a beautiful young woman, Kuihua. Since I saw you last, the sound of your playing has become so much richer. So what do you think, Zhen? Why is it that the march of time, the endless rising and setting of the sun, has to be so cruel to us old folks? At any rate, Zhen, here I am, back in Shanghai. I intend to clean things up once and for all. The legacy of Hyuga, who passed on so long ago. Well, perhaps next time.
I believe that one's actually live action. I believe there's a musician in the game's credits who is credited separately. And I believe that's the live action artist who performed that piece. Of course, I shut up for it, but Zhuzhen had to talk right through it. What an asshole. Uncle Zhuzhen, huh? Kuihua. Kuihua? I believe that's how he pronounced it. A lot of the time, I'm gonna go with whatever they do in the, you know, whatever they attribute the pronunciations to in the small bit of voice acting that we have in the game. Good to see you. Now I'm thinking of Diablo 2. Mainly because yesterday I was watching a speedrun of Diablo 2, but good to see you. I'm reminded of Cain.
Good to see you.
You haven't changed a bit. Because my sprite's the same. Oh, we've hit a sore spot, have we? What is the matter? There he is. Begging for coins? I'm not sure what exactly, like, on a, you know, on an actual sense, you know, he's coming up and they say that he's asking for coins. I'm not sure if he's supposed to be collecting tips for his daughter, or if he's collecting tips because he's like a busboy, or if he's just begging for money. I'm not exactly sure. They're not too clear here. Definitely has the appearance of an old man. Yeah, what's up? Something must have happened after what we saw in the flashback, because he looked alive last we saw him. Even if he was kind of injured. Seen a ghost. So, who would... Of course. Wugui. Still alive. Find myself meeting old faces. Let me welcome you properly. Master! Oh, so he really is the owner. Yeah, he's none too happy about that honorific there. Oh, I see. How unfortunate. Zhuzhen is some pissed at this. He is not happy. Shanghai has changed while you've been away. Play the old game, don't you? Nope. Back in his day, this old man was the toughest guy around. Beat him up and I'll reward you. I'll be accepting that reward. And with that, we have weak enemy time, not boss time. These guys, are Kappa. They're basically the same as before. I would suspect they have the same HP. I don't have the values pulled up. But they're water elemental, so if we use something that is fire elemental, then they'll fall down. Oh, not instantly, mind you. They have more HP. See if I can get a chance here to pull up more HP on these guys. I still expect them to die now anyway. Yep. Let's see here. Type 2, they have 100 HP. Nope, nope, never mind. Hold up. Yeah, they have 100 HP. Now what? Let me guess. They're not human. Oh, yes. Not that... Well, we basically expect that at this point. It's a game where we fight a whole whack ton of demons. Your attempts will prove futile.
Resistance is futile.
Time for a prayer. Yeah, I still have Zhuzhen in the back row, as I had before. That nourishing potion that he got a few episodes back. Should double check that and see. I think it cures a status effect. I don't remember which one. Oh, perfect. Enough damage to take him out in one hit. The advantage of getting him his upgraded weapon early. Truly are amazing. Are you quite finished? Now you face me. Your magic has no effect on me. That's our second hint. In the flashback, we attacked Wugui with the darkness-based attack. How amusing. Yeah, so we used that, and it healed him. Nourishing potion, cures paralysis. I think that's what I guessed a few episodes back. Yeah, that one adds fire. Don't care about that. So, let's see if he's right about things. See, yeah, he's not kidding. He absorbs not darkness and fire, but all magic. I don't know how he got this ability. Ow. But he did. He absorbs all of it. So we gotta go for normal attacks if we want to take this guy down. Well, let's beat him over the head with a club. Because he's an asshole. Oh, I missed. That's not good. Stop punching me. Things aren't going well. I got a nice on there. That's good. Get another turn in. That's good. Oh, you're guarding. Lovely. Game of Death. What? Did you just cast roulette? What? Wait. What? I lost? I'd say I'm not supposed to lose. Let me check the script, but nope, that's actually in the script. I'm supposed to lose that fight. Yeah, the fight is something you must lose. Kind of the idea is that Zhuzhen's not physically based, so he's not really supposed to beat someone who absorbs all magic. You've got a mouth on you there, Zhuzhen. Full of insults. Well, things aren't going too well. Another random male voice. Why is it these are male voices? They just come out of nowhere. Oh, that one I don't mind coming out of nowhere. Now, she follows him back in, Kuihua. I'm not sure when at all it was ever mentioned that, you know, Zhuzhen was staying in a hotel or something like that, or if she just wandered outside and found him. But she managed to go get the one person that could probably save Zhuzhen in this situation. Their relationship really starts to develop around this point in the game. Zhuzhen and Yuri, They just, they've, even from the time they first met, they've had this kind of, insult dialogue going back and forth, the Quack Oracle. Gotta love the Quack Oracle. Gotta name them that one. Actually, yeah, you can, I think you rename in the, whatever it is, the menu there or something like that. You can probably rename your characters. I think I've seen that before. But, yeah, I don't know, I should call him Quack Oracle one time, just because I think it's funny. Yeah, we got friends. Wait a minute. Zhuzhen in pain on the ground. A Harmonixer comes up and approaches Wugui, who's threatening him. Starting to see some similarities here in the flashback we watched last time. Who are you? Why would I tell you? Doesn't matter anyway, since you're going to die right here. It's a similar line to what Yuri's father used last time. What an amusing joke. He's already like, oh crap, now what? Let's see who's about to die. Now we do have boss time. Well, doesn't work when he gets the first attack. Well, I guess that's all for this one. And I'll see you guys. Wait, it missed? Yeah, it's not supposed to hit. In fact, Yuri is immune from that ability in this fight. You're protected by the darkness. Well, because we have no choice, well, it's not that we have no choice, but because I think it'll be fun, let's transform just to piss this guy off even more. Do a little fusion action here. Remember, he is still immune to all magic, so physical is the way to go. And he's still slow. There we go. Dark Messenger also has a chance of inflicting instant death. And I believe for this fight, Yuri is immune from that. At least I've never seen it hit. But yeah, what is with those arms? I never mentioned it before, but what is with Stretch Armstrong over here? Oh, jeez. I think he missed his calling and should try out for the Fantastic Four. Maybe he can be in one of those really good Fantastic Four movies. Sarcasm. I was never a big fan of the Fantastic Four, even before those films came out, but the characters were kind of too old by the time I kind of actually read any comics that I just never found any interest in them. The personalities of the characters just never really did much for me. I was always a big Spider-Man guy myself. A lot easier to identify with. And I will reiterate this, but Brigand earrings work even if they're not on characters who are in your active party. They also will not prevent you from getting the drops from bosses. So you can use them in boss fights for no downside at all. We got some darkness. You'll also notice, and this is a trend throughout the game, but we didn't have water mastered last time. If you remember, we were on the boat, and I showed that, I think, at the start of 2 episodes back or whatever. The only water elemental guys we've fought since then are the 2 we fought in this episode. Even though Yuri wasn't there, we still get the soul energy. I'm not sure how that works, but I'm not going to say no. We got the water one a little late, considering I think we only need to use it like way earlier in the game, but oh well. Oh, look at that. Fusion.
Fusion! Ha!
Yes, he is a demon. He's also the son of a demon. I'm not gonna kill you anymore, so run along to Deja Vu. Better hide his girly magazines. Oh, Yuri. You knew too well. Get killed any day now. Yeah, the parallels that they draw between Yuri saving Zhuzhen here and Yuri's father saving him in the past is too obvious to miss. But they had some nice touches by, you know, putting Yuri's personality into some of the lines that are very much equivalents of what Yuri's father said last time. I appreciate that a lot. Come on, Alice, whip out them cure spells. I find it funny that no matter how many times Zhuzhen's almost dead, as soon as he stands up, he has his arms clasped behind his back, you know, trying to stand up as straight as possible. I get it's how his sprite was animated, but it just seems like he should have kind of a more haggard, kind of drooping down pose as opposed to, you know, trying to straighten out his back. I think I'm having deja vu. Yeah, a little bit. They timed the fact that we just saw that other cutscene, the flashback, you know, only a short while ago, to kind of hammer it home and to make sure that the player kind of sees those similarities. And the music gives me goosebumps. That's why I shut up for it. God, video game music is just so tops when it comes to manipulating my emotions. One of the most effective ways to properly kind of introduce a scene or a concept or an idea is with music. Video games, if they have good music, usually do them quite well. Not only is the music great in this game, but the direction of when to use it and where is also excellent. Let me introduce you. The kid's name is Yuri. It's a memento from Colonel Ben Huga, and Yuri is just finding this out now. He finally found the courage when he was basically backed into a corner and had no choice. When I was in that place that I can't pronounce, your father saved my life. Oh, Mr. Zhen accompanied him in his travels. Base of operations, huh? Oh? Each summer, his father left the village for work, returned just before winter began. One year, cold winter arrived. Snow was falling, but no sign of father. Instead, came to our village was... I was right. I couldn't remember for sure, but I thought that Yuri's heritage was Russian and Japanese. That might, I don't know any Russian at all, but that might explain the kind of strange name that you don't see a lot in video games and anime from Japan, considering, you know, what we saw was his name in the original Japanese version. It might be a Russian name, for all I know. I don't know. Just guessing, but no idea he'd be alive. Yep. Oh. Well, that came out of nowhere. Wow. Special assassin sent to China when the Japanese army realized Dehuai was up to no good. We learned where the Demon's Gate invocation was. The Kuihai Tower. Finally defeated him. Fierce battle. Yeah, they've left a couple of hints that it would end up being his father. Both kind of on, Yuri's side and on Zhuzhen's side. Put his life on the line and stop the cursed of valorization. Something they use in kind of as another word or a synonym for the Demon Gate invocation, valorization. So it's not that Zhuzhen killed him directly, they went together to fight Dehuai, and Yuri's father didn't make it. The next target is Master Jifa? Shifa? I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that. I'll look that up in between episodes. Oh. Margaret, are you trying to pretend that you actually are important to the plot at this point? Nobody's buying it. Temple is the holiest place in the 9 heavens of Taoism, protected by Master Jifa himself. Okay. Ah, a mangy old goat. Again, I'm reminded of Jackie Chan Adventures. They often refer to Uncle as an old goat. I think that's actually Toru's mother that does that. The Billy Goat.
Only antique I see is the Billy Goat there. Billy Goat?
Protector of the underground temple. White Tiger is sconed. Put it on screen. 4 gods, huh? The White Tiger picture was kept elsewhere, but to keep it from falling in Dehuai's hands, Colonel Hyuga placed it in the care of the Master. All beginning to make sense. For you, not for us. Will be difficult and painful road. Find nothing but despair and ruin. Are you up to the challenge? At this point, you're running out of options. Race against time from the moment these bastards set their sights on Alice. Okay. So that's her choice. You won't have a regret, huh? Do everything I can to make sure his little convocation. I don't know what that means either. It's canceled once and for all. Zhuzhen's in for it. Bye-bye, Margaret. You got nothing to do with this plot no more. Speaking of things that she had to do with, quite a big meeting. I think someone was spying on us once again. I just happened to overhear because I was spying. I mean, I wasn't spying. I'm sure I don't like you. Somehow that doesn't surprise me. Now, don't get so angry. Sent his men to Wuhan. Guessing that's how you pronounce that. That's not all. The military that you're a part of. Oh, they've gone there too. How do you know all these things? Did she plan this one out? Okay. Playing up, you know, your cover. That works. That works. Something smells. And it's not fish from that boat. I ought to thank you, but something's telling me not to. What shall we do? There isn't much time left. If you remember what Kawashima said before it faded to black on the previous scene, fight a monster with a monster. Yuri is a monster. Suppose you're right. I'm not sure what you're gonna do, old man. You guys do the information gathering. We need this to be the base, once again. We won't let them. No, we've got this. So they're gonna go back to the shop. Stop by our place. Come back safe. It's a long series of cutscenes. But that's pretty much all the time we have for today. Next time, we can go to the temple ruins. But first, we can do some shopping. That's all for this one. And I'll see you guys next time.